What is up, guys? My name's Arrow, and today, like I said, we are going to get started with this. We're actually not really started. We've actually already done it. But, here's what we're going to do today. So, last time we actually worked on loadouts. So what is loadouts? It's this thing. Believe it or not, you can actually set up a service loadout for your squad and use that as what you use. Now, when squads get bigger, we would actually add something called fire teams, but that's for another day. My bad. Anyways, let's just get started. Alright? First, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, as you may have heard, I had some trouble with my voice. That's why I had to take a break. So, let's see about this. So, we have this, right? Now, I can also see, if I can go closer, that this is right above the line. So, we're going to have to fix that right now. First thing I will do is go to Views, Loadout, Slots. Now what we have to do is move this down by at least 5 pixels. Now here's one thing to note. Whenever you're dealing with this, you're dealing with pixels when you do offset. Scale is just percentage of the screen that you take up or position at. Like for example, 0.5, especially if you use the anchor of 0.5, is in the middle. But this would be 5 pixels away because of the fact that this is above this. Next up, we're going to actually have to deal with this, the items. And this should be an hour, but if we get this done, I think it will be 30 minutes. You never know. Just stay tuned for that, because I'll have to make a decision later. Anyways, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a grid layout. You're going to need the grid layout in order to make this work. So, keep that in mind. Now, if I can see this properly, the cell size should be, let's just say 0.250, 0.10. Or actually, let's try something else. Yeah, but you gotta remember as well, for those of you who don't know, the keys that I have are not that good, so just keep that in mind. Also, we need to add something in. A scrolling frame. You almost forgot that this has to use a scrolling frame due to the fact that there's many Waffen or weapons in the game. No, seriously, there are. There's like, for each category of these, you have so many. And each unit is different, so just remember that. Anyways, let's get back to this. Scrolling frame will help us with that. So let's just try this. We'll add this to the grid layout. And I'm going to call this container. Alright, and then we're going to make this 1, 0, 0. Make this background transparency 1. Make this scroll bar thickness at least 4 at the best. That way we can make sure that this works. Let's make this 3 or 4. And then after that, I'm going to make this a white bar. Yeah, I think that's good. Keep the border. You're going to need the border so you can see this. And then next thing we're going to do is we're going to insert a frame again. Now in order to fix this part, we're going to have to do it a little differently. So as you can see here, we have 1.1, so let's go 0.05. Or actually, let's go with something else. 2.5. Okay, that's a little bit too small. Let's go with 0.04. There we go. Now we just need to make this to be 3 and -5 and -10, and that's good for now. It's size. Next up, we're going to have to add in, well, I shouldn't add in anything. We'll like get the color right. So the color will be 25 on all sides, or all components rather. If I can get this right. These keys have a hard time responding sometimes, so it's best to be careful with them. There we go. Okay, it's good. Now, what we have to do next is simple as well, but it's going to be a little more complicated as well. You get the point. We're going to take this and we're going to offset it by, let's just say 10 and 10. Alright, and we're going to actually offset the position by 0.5. Actually, no, let me redo that. My bad. There we go. Now all we have to do is just make sure this works. Alright. Then I'm going to duplicate this and see how that is. Okay, that's good. So now what we have to do next is simple as well. We just gotta make sure that this is the proper, max cells. It's horizontal, of course. We'll start it in the center. Maybe in the center? No. Let's do it on the left. Alright. That works. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add a text label. Now this text label is going to be used to identify the weapon that you want to select. Because we're actually going to make this into a frame for a good reason, so that it can show everything like it's supposed to. So now we're going to add in, let's just call this title, and then we're going to actually make this like Gotham semi-bold. Call this text label, let's just say AK-47. This is an example. And then we're going to do, let's say, 0.50, 0.10. Or actually make that 0.2. Nope, let's go with 0.3. There we go. Now we're going to make this 0.625. There. Yeah, my nose is stuffed up as well, if you can hear it. But we're still going on with the show, so. 0010. Make that 1. Make that transparent. And make the text white. And there you have it. But there's a problem with this. It's not aligned properly, so we'll move to the left. And there you have it. Works just like it should. So now the question is, what's next? Well, you're about to find out. So we're going to call this weapon frame. And we're going to put this in the template section so that you can see it. Alright, so I'm going to put that there. And now we're going to move on to what we have to move on to, which is actually scripting this. So first of all, we are going to use something called Module 3D, which is basically a library used for, rendering stuff in a viewport frame. It used to be where you could actually render it in 3D space. However, that changed as viewport frames became a thing last year and the year before. So, yeah. My bad. V6 is the last version of this. Just saying. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to go to local script. And I'm going to add a oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to add this. Not module 3D. Resources, load library, module 3D, and there you got it. You have that one line there for loading the module, and then what we do next is, well, let me find it. Okay. Local. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. We need to have some kind of central slot or something like that. So I'm going to add that first. I apologize if my voice is like this and I'm slower. Maybe because I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but who cares? Okay. So we have the primary. Alright, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in the, let's just say, the part that actually loads this in. So on the local function, load slots. Alright, and then we'll do this. Ugh, I hate this arrow key. For some reason it doesn't work. Alright, that's better. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in the thing that loads up all the weapons. So let's get started. Okay? So let's see. I mean, we can't do this without the unit, but maybe we can. Let's see, unit data. And then we'll do that. I may have to clear my voice again. Let me take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, yeah. We're back, and we're going to continue this work. So, unit data is supposed to be something where you show all the units and everything in one table. So let me show you what that means. If we look up here, we have all the names as values. We'll start with the infantry. Alright. And first, I'm going to put a unit up there. Local unit equals, and we'll just put infantry. Alright. Infantry is first. And what does infantry have? Their category, or primary category, should be an assault rifle. Well, actually, we'll make this a table so it's more flexible. But yeah, you get the point. It should be an assault rifle. Now, the secondary can be anything in this range. Well, actually, secondary is just pistol. It could be any pistol, but it cannot be any machine pistol. It cannot be any revolvers. Revolvers are mainly reserved for what we like to call the marksman. That's their service handgun. While the service rifle of the marksman in general may vary depending on the department and the unit. Keep that in mind, because this is how this game works. Anyways, let's do something here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to find the folder, which should be game. Yeah, game.replicated storage.resources items. Alright, and then we'll do this in pairs folder, get children, do, and once we have that, we can do this. If the find first child, hold on guys, I'm gonna be right back. I know this is my third break, but I'm gonna have to get my glasses because I can barely see this. Alright guys, no more playing around, I'm back. So, yeah, I just had to get some glasses because I couldn't see the screen very well. Anyways, let's do this. So, find first child type. This is important. Okay. And we're going to have two if statements here probably in the next two episodes. The first one is going to actually be B finds first child. And then we'll do gun type. We're only doing the weapons that are primary right now. We'll probably finish the rest later. Or actually, we can do it in this episode. Maybe. Alright. So if you find the gun type, what happens is we'll do if V gun type, that value, hold on, let me add something in. Table.find, and then we'll do, let's see, unit data, okay, unit dot primary category, okay, and then we'll have this. Basically this will find it, and if it does, then we'll do this. This is the complicated part. So local, let's see, UI image equals this. Resources, hold on, let me redo that. Resources, get UI template. And then we'll do trying to find it. Oh, I couldn't find it. Oh, let me try it again. Yeah, it's weapon frame. Almost forgot there was something like that. So, weapon frame. Clone. And then basically we're going to do this because there's going to be two things. The first is going to be the image or frame itself, and then the second is going to actually be the module 3D instance, which we can actually like get rid of once we're done. So yeah, UI image.name equals v.name UI image title dot text, and before we put the image there, we're going to test something. So just keep that in mind. We're going to do v.name because usually the names are very good regarding this. And then UI image dot parent equals, let's just say UI dot views loadout items container. So let's try that. See if it works. So it should happen soon, but if it doesn't, then we'll be fine. We could just fix it and then go back over it. Alright, let's try it. So I'm going to press play, and let's just see where that goes. Alright. So it's working now. Alright, and now we're going to go to loadouts. Oh wait, it doesn't work yet. I forgot. My bad. We forgot to put in the function. So let's get that done. So now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to call the function in order to make sure this works. So load slot. Try that again. And if it works, you should see a few weapons there. So, yeah. Alright, and let's go to loadouts. And something's wrong here. Oh, text, right. My bad. So, next now with text. Let's see what that was. So 91 is title, right? It should say title, but here's the deal: the image is actually an array. I did not catch that, so let's fix that. Alright, now let's try that again. Alright. Now if this was having a title field with an actual, like, GUI object, this would actually be a mixed table. Just a fact. Never noted. Okay, let's go to loadouts. And as you can see, every single weapon that is an assault rifle is actually loaded into this. And that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty good for what I can see. Some of these weapons are not in use because of the fact that they need reworks. But you get the point. Now for the fun. Alright. And before we get to that, yes, I am going to take another break because I have to stretch. But when we come back from it, we will be putting in the image. So, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm back. Just had to fix my voice again. It's subpar today, but it's okay. Anyways, let's get back to what we had to do. So earlier we got this done. Alright. And now we're going to add in something else. UI image 2 equals, hold on, let me get that right. Module 3D dot new. Or actually attached 3D. Then in the frame, which sure enough will be UI image 1, and we're going to do resources, actually vclone. Alright, UI image 2 set active true, and now let's see if that works. Anyways, now we're in this. Let's see if it does work. If it does, it should show the weapon. Okay, loadouts. Yeah, it does. Believe it or not. However, the weapons are quite small because of their size. So to fix that, we're going to have to do some things. First of all, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have to do some things with the weapons themselves. Or actually, we can just do this. So I'm going to do UI image 2 set depth multiplier. This is a method part of this. And what that does is basically there's a multiplier for depth, or how far it is from the weapon. So we use that to actually make sure that this isn't too far. So the multiplier should be 0.75. Just a tad bit smaller. Or nearer, closer than you usually would get it. That way it's not too big of a weapon when you see it, but it's also not too small like it is now. Alright, let's try it again. And yes, it does take a while because of this. It's okay. So I'm going to load this up. A little bit closer, but still could be better. So let's do this again. This time I'm going to go with 2.5. Alright. Now we're just going to wait on this. And should work. Alright, so now we got loadouts. Oh yeah, you get the point. It still works, but there's no magazines or nothing there. As you can see, it's all bare. So that means one thing. We'll have to add that next time. And right now it's 10:11, so let's see how many minutes. It's been 48 minutes since we started. But as you can see here, all the weapons are present in the system. Yes, including the F2000, which is an assault rifle, even though its size is quite small. Yes, even the F2000S is one. And as you can see, both of them have like their own type of, I don't know, style, I guess. But yeah, you get the point. Let's try another thing. Let's actually make this work. So we can do that probably, like right now. So, one thing we're going to do before this ends is we're going to actually add in the part in which you can change units. Now before we can make the part that changes units, I'm going to add in the unit data. So let's see, I'm going to add in onslaught. Let's see what that does. So for onslaught, I'm going to add in another primary category. Okay, and this one will be battle rifles and assault rifles. Okay, thought that was an error on my screen. Apparently it's not, but you know, this screen is a little dirty sometimes. Secondary should be pistol. Of course, they cannot use machine pistols unless they're some kind of outcast. So we have onslaught and we have infantry. Next, we're going to let's see, I think it's called Unit D or Drop D. Drop D, choice made, connect function, choice, and then we'll do, let's say choice. Unit equals choice, load slot. Alright, let's try that out. If this works, we'll end here, and next time we'll pick up where we left off. Alright, workshop should be open soon. Alright, now we're going to go straight to loadouts. We're going to load in, let's just say, the onslaught class. So that means we'll have to do, oh yeah, this is in front. So we'll have to move this up a bit. Should be right here somewhere. Yeah, it's okay. We'll try something else. Alright, and I think I know exactly what it's going to be. So, it'll be the bandolier instead. Alright, and the bandolier should be not a battle rifle, but a machine gun, LMG, GPMG, and the secondary should be a pistol, I think. So we want to try that instead. Should make the process much faster of testing this to make sure that the changes work. And then once they do work, we will end it. Just like that. So let's just see where this goes. Alright, so we're in. And now I'm going to select that. Bandolier. And as you can see, it doesn't clear anything out. But it should do that later. Anyways, let's just do one more thing, check it again, and then we'll be done. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 P my pairs UI.views loadout items container get children do then we'll go down here if B is a GUI object, meaning if it's something like a button or a frame, then we get rid of it. B destroy. Alright. And now let's try that again. So yeah, I am pressing play. Because I know this is going to work anyway. So, yeah. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Okay. Yep. Almost 2 minutes. Alright, now I'm going to go straight to loadouts. And as you can see, it still works. Who would have known? If we go to bandolier, it will change, as you can see. And it changes to some good guns. Specifically machine guns. They're either GPMGs or LMGs. Alright. So now we know that works. Now we do have to stop that from happening. But we can still do it. And yeah. This is how it works. Now one thing I would do with the background is make sure that the background is like a certain color so that it doesn't cause any problems regarding seeing this. So I will consider doing that another time. But yeah, we did it. Anyways guys, I'm going to end it here since we did what we were supposed to do. My name is Rodblogan, and I'll see you guys next time. Next time we will finish this and actually get this working, and I should have a better voice. So, yeah. Anyways, cheers.